I think I've watched every 100 humans versus gorilla TikTok there is. And after all my research, I can confidently say humans win, no question. They're built for explosive bursts of strength, not sustained combat. How the fight goes down mostly depends on the arena. Out of all the human versus gorilla TikToks I've seen, none of them really had a consensus on the arena, so we're just gonna make our own. The arena is a square mile of flat grassy field. At the edge, there's a giant fucking wall keeping you in. No one leaves until either the gorilla or all the humans are dead. And you can't bring in weapons, obviously. I'll assume the humans and the gorillas spawn in like 50 feet away from each other. Now, I've seen so many videos talking about how the gorilla's just gonna charge in head first, start mauling people left and right. No, it won't. No, it won't. Absolutely not. You need to understand gorillas are mostly docile. Look at this video. He's literally running away from a goose. You think a gorilla sees a group of 100 people and charges in head first? Fuck no. That dude's gonna be scared shitless, especially in a foreign environment. So it'd be down to the humans to make the first move, which is good because that gives us time to plan. The easiest plan would be having everyone literally just run at the gorilla as a group. 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be fucking scared shitless and run away. Here's a quote from an actual primatologist. As strong as gorillas are and as much damage as their canines can do, it's not a fair fight and a sensible gorilla would try to flee. Gorillas run fast, around 25 miles per hour. But being a gorilla, it's not going to know how to pace itself. It'll literally just run away as fast as it can for as long as it can. And having a lower base endurance, it's not going to be very long. If it ever does stop running and you really want to make sure he's out of energy, you can start throwing rocks at it, start throwing dirt, even your own shoes, maybe, to make sure he keeps running until he literally can no longer move. And once he can't move anymore, once he's completely out of energy, all you fuckers just jump him. And he's not going to be able to fight back. He's passed out from exhaustion. Some people think the spirit of the question means you can't use these sorts of tactics. You can't try and tire it out. You can't plan ahead of time. It's just nothing but throwing straight hands. That's the only factor. I disagree, but even if that were the case, humans would still win. Everyone talks about the sheer strength of the gorilla. It's bench, it's deadlift, etc. But you need to understand those numbers are purely hypothetical. Gorillas don't deadlift. They don't bench. It's a gorilla. Yeah, sure, their muscular strength is insane, but they don't know how to use that muscular strength efficiently. Everyone talks about how a gorilla punch could blow your head off. Have you ever seen a gorilla make a fist, cock it back, and then punch forward full force while turning their body? No, because it's a gorilla. Gorillas don't do that. Their battle IQ fucking sucks. All they really do is just kind of jump around and throw their arms around. And again, they're very, very strong, but they're just not built for fighting. But oh, it's too tough. You can't do damage to a gorilla. Yes, you can. Yes, you absolutely fucking can. It's a gorilla, dude. It's not Goku. Again, don't get me wrong. Gorillas are strong as hell. It would absolutely decimate the first people to lead the charge. Obviously, we don't have room for 100 people to fight the gorilla at once, so we'd have to send waves of probably about like 10 people at a time. The first 15 to 25 people are going to get absolutely eviscerated, but by number 30, he's going to be about ready to pass out from exhaustion and all the injuries it's going to sustain. There are 2 types of muscle fibers, slow twitch and fast twitch. Slow twitch gives endurance, and fast twitch gives explosive power. Humans have about half and half, whereas gorillas have 85% fast twitch. I know I'm beating this horse to death, but this is a fight of endurance, and gorillas just are not built for endurance. Even if we just throw ourselves at it without any real strategy, it still loses. A gorilla is on average 400 pounds, 5.5 to 6 feet tall, and 5 to 10 times stronger than a human. Given those stats versus 100 humans, the numbers just aren't in their favor. I mean, so many primatologists have weighed in on this, and the consensus is nearly unanimous. Under almost just about any circumstances, 100 humans beats a silverback gorilla. People also talk about fear factor, how we'd see the first 10 people get their fucking skulls caved in, and then we'd all just run away. But I don't think that's really fair. If we're factoring in that sort of fear, and if the arena is big enough for you to be able to run away, the gorilla would have tried running away before the fight even started. This goes both ways. And I think humanity is more courageous than we're giving them credit for here. We had people storming the beaches of Normandy on D-Day in World War II, many of them knowing they were likely charging to their death. Humans sacrifice themselves for causes they believe in fairly often. I don't think that'd be different here. And again, it's not like they have a choice. This is a fight to the death. Nobody leaves the arena until the gorilla is dead or all the humans are dead. You don't have a choice. You have to fight. The humans aren't just going to lay down and die. If we're allowed to use strategy and make it pass out from exhaustion, humans win, no issue. If we're not, and it's just straight hands, then we're going to suffer heavy casualties, but we're still going to win. 100 humans beat a silverback gorilla? Absolutely no question.